inside their mouths. Their allegations sparked the state and suburban police department to launch an investigation. She said the woman in a TikTok video worked on her teeth. Her name is Monica Davis. State records show Davis registered the veneer expert as a business in July of 2023. We're changing lives one smile at a time, Davis said. Bailey said her problem started when she tried to make a following up appointment. One of the numbers was disconnected. The other one nobody would answer. Davis was nowhere to be found, and literally, CBS2 could not locate her name on the state website where dentists should be registered. In Illinois, dentists need to have a license. And apparently, the veneer expert had also been operating at a Las Vegas strip mall, and Davis got picked up for illegally practicing dentistry without a Nevada dental license. When asked about seeing Davis's mugshot, Bailey said she, quote, couldn't believe it. Court documents show Davis was released from police custody in Nevada on January 31st. It was only days later that Bailey said she and her daughter got braces from the unlicensed dentist, so this individual was still doing it. It's crazy to me that she can do this in Las Vegas and post bail, and you can come here and do the same thing. Another example, back in 2017, a woman accused of unlicensed dentistry advertised on Instagram. This is a post example showing teeth whitening, perfect smiles. Authorities arrested a New Orleans woman accused of performing dental procedures without a license. Doing business as Bossy Smiles and Waxes by Boss B LLC, Brittany Bridges, 29, offered services such as braces, maintenance, and teeth whitening at a Tarrytown office, advertising them on Instagram, according to Jefferson Parish office in report. But Bridges does not hold a license in the Louisiana State Board of Dentistry, a violation of state law, Bailey said. And she said that she was going to go fight this in court because she, quote, don't need a license for teeth whitening. The sheriff's office learned of Bridges' alleged unlicensed business venture on April 11th after receiving a complaint from an actual dentist office where she used to work. Bridges was recently fired, but her former coworkers told a supervisor that she'd been offering them money to steal dental supplies. The employee also revealed that Bridges had been advertising dental procedures on her Instagram page, according to the sheriff's office. Services marketed included teeth whitening for $130, braces maintenance, and snap-on porcelain veneers. And there was kind of unknown as what actually happened with that case, but there are many examples of people getting arrested for doing things like this. Another thing that I briefly wanted to cover is the fact that there are other people who are calling themselves veneer technicians. They are also doing orthodontist practices. So what I mean by that is they are actually trying to put on and remove braces. I have metal braces and Invisalign. That entire process is exceptionally difficult and very, very expensive. And the practice of moving your teeth to make it perfect and straight is a lot and requires a lot of monitoring, care, and updates. And when we have people who have literally no idea what they're talking about making and putting on braces, that is so terrifying. So allow me to show you some examples of this. And people who are doing all of this in random, unauthorized locations.
So I was unaware of the fact that some of you apparently are still unaware of the fact that yes, there are braces techs, y'all. They ain't just doing at-home veneers, they're doing at-home braces. They're doing braces at home. I'm telling you, they is, I'm telling you. And we're gonna go through some of them together, okay? Don't be mad at me talking about it. Be mad at yourself for being a criminal. So first we have Majestic Braces. Health and beauty, cosmetic braces, no refund, no extra company, no kids. First red flag. That bio sounds eerily similar to the booking site of every Atlanta hairstylist that's gonna text you the morning of your appointment. And then once again, you see no extra company, no kid. And apparently they were starting new prices in February. $6,000 for both rows, 8 per row, $7,000 for both rows, 10 per row, $9,000 for both rows, 12 per row. And all this stuff that's scratched out, that's any like phone numbers and addresses and stuff, because I'm not gonna be accused of doxing nobody's personal information. And if you scroll a little bit down their page, you will come across this video showing their workspace. Next, we have braces for less. Not the Payless braces. But they go on to say, what's the braces and not the monthly hassle? See, this is what I mean when I say they try to spin it and market it as if it's got super concerned about people with low income and able to access it. We are your premier mobile orthodontist servicing all of the metropolitan and rural areas. Then they have the little menu, little menu like the nail tech making, short set this price, long set this price, double XL this price. But they went on to say ligature ties, $80, ligature ties and power chain, $90, power chain, $95, ligature ties and individual row, 50, power chain and individual row, 60, initial banding, metal braces, 400 top and bottom, ceramic braces, 500 top and bottom, individual row metal braces, $225, individual row ceramic braces, $275, bracket repair, $400 for an entire set. Oh wait, and if you look at
God, I fucking hate that character.
Oh, the little fine print up there at the top. $200 mandatory deposit required, non-refundable. Yeah, them people's teeth teeth is about to fall out. It's non-refundable too.
One, I think we need to acknowledge the fact
I
a lot
think
of
you're
dental
such a
procedures
stupid
are far too
bitch.
expensive. It is just the reality of it.
As a
It's
character
disgusting. It makes me furious that people
in the
have
game
to
Overwatch.
do crazy things in order to get accessible dental care. It pisses me off. It makes me angry. I am so devastated that people have to experience this. The problem is it's cheaper, and people in unlicensed situations does not actually mean that that's better or it's going to work out for you. And then last but not least, the absolute fuckers who are teaching these courses, who are claiming that they can teach you how to do veneers, that they can make sure you're doing it safely. 2 days is not a long enough time to do it, is still a red flag. And again, there are other examples of people who have had bad experiences with this, and I am going to show some clips of some victims from this.
I am not the type of person that gets on social media and rant and rave about anybody, but when you mess with me, then that's a problem. So I've been researching this dude right here, Devin, who works for VVS Smiles Atlanta, and I wanted him to do my teeth. I've seen people whose work that he's done. I think he did an amazing job. I wanted my teeth done by this man. So I reached out to him on DM saying, hey, you know, I'm going to be booking my appointment with you. I think you do a good job, so on and so forth. Very nice, very cordial, you know, so on and so forth. Had no problems with the man. So on February 15th, I booked my appointment, paid my deposit. It was for a Valentine's special that he had where it was $2,000 total. But I paid my deposit and everything, DM'd him and said, hey, I just want to let you know I paid my deposit. He was like, okay, great, I'll see you next month. Everything was all good, no issues.
If there are
Here's
comments,
the
I can't see them.
email that I got the day before my appointment. Again, I flew
Why would
from
you,
Dallas
like,
to
get,
Atlanta
like...
to get my teeth done by this man. So I'm excited.
Why would
I'm
you
like, hey,
go
I'm
to
gonna
somebody's
make out
house to
with
get your
a
braces
female
done? I don't know.
who
These people just
very,
seem
very
kind of
excited.
stupid.
So on the day of my appointment, I show up early because I'm not familiar with Atlanta like that. So I show up to make sure I am on time. When I get there, both of the doors to his suite is locked. So I sit in a chair that's next to his seat. And I'm sitting in the Instagram at the same time. He's sitting in the chair. Someone stole my whole Ever machine out of my room. I'm going to have to refund you and pay you for your flight. And I'm like, hey, I'm up here, the door is locked. Do I need to knock the door? And this is us bitches at the same exact time, okay? And I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean your machine was stolen out of your room? You can't do my shit. I flew all this way for my shit to get done. So at this point, I am very upset. Y'all can call me.
I mean...
So at this point, I am just livid. So he was like, I'm going to compensate you for your flight. And I'm like, no, sir.
I'm actually doing pretty well for damage, but, you know,
That's what you're going to compensate me for, sir.
give him A that
So
doesn't do anything.
he said, send me the receipt. I did. My total flight and room was like, I want to say $869. He sent me $850. Okay. You know, he cashed at me the $850. So I'm like, okay, what about my deposit? That's $500. So he says, I'm about to send. At this point, I said, I'm crying. I'm very upset because I'm thinking that you're about to do my teeth. So I'm like, you won't hear from me no more. Just go ahead and, you know, send me my money. He goes on to say he don't need my money and so on and so forth. Well, then where is my deposit? So he sends me this screenshot saying that the deposit is going to be sent back to my card. I have yet to receive the deposit. Have not received anything since. So I reached back out to him to be like, hey, do you know how long it's going to take for my deposit to come back on my card?
Hey,
What's going on?
Ghost.
He blocks me. Never offered me an apology. Never said, I'm sorry, my bad, you know, I can reschedule you or nothing. In fact, some lady that was at his suite said that she worked with him before and he was never on time or he would not show up. She would end up having to take his clients. And then she's told me that he only does mixed breeds and light-skinned women's teeth. Now, I'm not dark or whatever, but when I go
What
on
the
this
fuck?
page, there's only one girl that's my skin color on that page. So
That's
I'm like,
hilarious.
that's what we doing? You only doing veneers for it to be aesthetic, but not to, you know, make somebody's life or change somebody's life by doing some work? Very, very unprofessional. So this is the Instagram page that I reached out to because he blocked me from the other page. Still haven't gotten any response. I'm also following him on TikTok. This is the TikTok page. Basically, do not book with this man. He's very unprofessional. He doesn't
She
offer
looks the
any type
same
of
skin
apology.
color as
He was
everybody
very
else
rude
on
to
that
me, even
page.
though
I don't
was
get it.
very cordial. I just wanted my money back. He still did not give me my money back. So like I said, I'm not the type to get on here and bash anybody, but at this point I'm about to get legal counsel because you can't treat people any kind of way and then expect your business to keep on thriving. That's not the way it works. Not with me anyway. So Devin at VVS Smile Dental, just know that you are a scam artist. You're very unprofessional, and I don't like that at all. You can say whatever it is that you want to say. There's nothing else for you to say, actually, because you blocked me. So, yeah, don't go to VVS Smile Dentals.
This woman wants to share her story about going to a veneer tech. It's a wonderful, excellent story. So I'm give her information. Y'all watch this video and then go to her page and watch the full video. This is just a couple minutes of it.
I just want to let you know that a little bit of the glue, I don't know what kind of glue, because again, I'm not no veneer tape. I don't do teeth. That's why I came to you. If you come to me, it's going to be about makeup. But I don't know nothing about no teeth. I know how I want them to look. I know I don't want to look like no horse and all of that. And I trusted you. I don't know if you were screenshotting pictures or what you was doing, but I trusted your word. I trusted you knowing.
Oh my god.
What is wrong with this lady? I need, you know, you done got my money. You done got $35.
It's at night. Longhorn about to close. It's dark out.
Meet me at Longhorn. Meet me at Longhorn before they close. So she said, tell him, oh, I'm gonna meet you at Longhorn.
Why the fuck would you meet a dentist at Longhorn Steakhouse? I'm sorry, but if you're this dumb, you earned that.
It's hurting. But I'm telling her, she takes the picture. I'm like, they look all right, but they still, at that time I couldn't talk. I said, they look all right, but I can't talk. She said, you gotta adjust to them. So I'm thinking, okay, she know what she's doing. By 12 o'clock, not even 24 hours, 12 o'clock, Thursday morning, I'm crying in tears because my mouth is swollen. I can't talk. I had to call out of work Thursday. I call this lady. I tell her, listen, I got to call out work. I can't even talk. My mouth is swollen. These things got to come out my mouth. She tells me she got a doctor's appointment. She gonna try to see what she could do. But
Holy
can I
shit.
come to the shop? Maybe at 2 o'clock.
That's hilarious.
Not to the office.
I'm like, okay, just meet me at the shop. So I go to the shop, sitting at the shop waiting for her because at this point I have to eat, drink, all night, entertainment. I go to the shop. She tells me
Right side to Sombra.
to take these parcels out my mouth.
Sombra.
So I am flipping out. She tells me she starts drilling them. She's drilling them, and I'm pulling. I'm aggressively pulling them. Mind you, I don't got no pain medication. You ain't numb me up. You don't got the proper tools to take them out of my mouth. I am crying. At one point, she tells me you might need to go to the emergency room because I think I might be pulling your real teeth out. We're trying to take them out of my mouth. At this point, I was upset. I was like, oh my God. These things hanging out my mouth. This lady telling me this.
Overall, this is exceptionally
Oh my God.
awful, and people are getting hurt. There are people where their veneers are falling off.
I almost had
their
that
teeth
bitch
are
dead.
Getting worse because they didn't go, and then this is going to lead to you having to drop thousands of dollars, way more than you originally would have, all because people are doing things that they should not be. So to wrap this up, I am also wanting to kind of make my comments to people who have gone, and if you are considering going. First of all, if you have gone to something like this, if you didn't go to somebody who was licensed, you're scared, maybe they're not taking your phone calls anymore, maybe there's a problem, I really recommend you to go to a little checkup at your dentist if you're able to. Just to have them look you over, because if there's actually something happening right now, it's going to be cheaper in the long run for you to double check and make sure you're okay. Just go check things out a little bit, and then you can figure out what you can do after that. Now, if everything's okay and your dentist is here to help you out, you will be good to go. Just please, just try and be proactive if you have the means to do so. Additionally, if you are someone who's considering doing this, please do not. Okay, do not whatsoever. Do whatever you can. If you're gonna spend money to make sure that your teeth are good to go and maintain. Not everyone's teeth can be perfect. I completely understand that cheap teeth are people's insecurities, but please, if you're gonna spend thousands of dollars on someone who's overqualified, I would take longer to save up more and be able to look into somebody who has more affordable, or somebody who is licensed, who is an actual dentist and most likely. So what have we learned today, kids? There's a lot of people who will do scammy, sketchy shit on the internet, and we need to be extremely cautious about it. Not everyone who's selling a course should be selling a course. Actually, most of them shouldn't be, period. There's a lot of people who are doing and running sketchy ass scams, which is really sad because this goes to show to get dental work and things like that are extremely expensive. But please be super careful and always do your own research, as I encourage everyone to do. Last but certainly not least, if I have a
There, now we can do something.
My teeth don't look like piano teeth. Also, I'm all about talking to professionals. So I'm not jealous, okay? I'm also not actively scamming and claiming a bunch of bullshit to strangers to make an income. That was it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.
No, I'm
If you guys
lagging.
have had any experiences, whether that is dental, comment down below. Whatever your guys' thoughts are, I would love to see them in the comment section. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Can we just push
Bye.
this other thing, please? Can you
No.
push this?
Oh, we actually got the point. Oh, we must have got the point on accident. I don't know what's supposed to do about this dumb Sombra. Sombra behind right. Like fucking you, man.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles. And Velma Season 2 is out. It's god-awful, from what I've heard, and everybody on the
Between
internet-
Hanzo and Sombra, like,
Yeah,
I'm
it was
struggling.
bad. I saw people saying what happened at the end, which
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna spoil it. So spoilers.
Spoilers.
Don't worry, we did not watch the show. I just literally went out to double check and see if it was true what they said the ending was, which it is. And it's awful, but funny at the same time. It's hilariously awful.
Yeah, so this is dragging around the corpse of Scooby-Doo, and we're gonna...
It wasn't Scooby-Doo first, but that's, yeah.
The franchise.
Fuck,
We're
the
gonna talk
Sombra's
about the
up my
Hex
ass every
Girls,
fucking
the Hex Girls.
second
Yeah,
of the
they look
day.
terrible. Like, oh, the Hex Girls are so everybody loves the Hex Girls. Make them look ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they have Velma dressed up like she's in
We
a
just go
wedding
play
and she's look
Torvald.
pretty. But the
I don't know what else I can do
disgustingly ugly.
to kill this dumb Sombra bitch.
All right,
It's
let's talk about
got her
this. Before we
four
get to any
fingers up
further,
my ass.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so this show exists for contractual reasons, I'm sure. I'm sure that they inked a deal with Mindy Kaling.
It exists so Mindy Kaling can feel better about herself.
Pretty much, yeah. I wish I were Velma. It is very much a mean-spirited show. Attacking
Behind
the
on
franchise. It's not even
Bastion,
funny.
yep.
From what I've seen of the first season, it's not even funny. Like, there's nothing legitimately funny. It's just like a really, like, the worst parts of Family Guy. You know, they cut away to the pop culture references.
let me-
Okay, well, if you took that Scooby-Doo, and stretched it out into a half-an-hour episode. That's basically how it
Just
came
stay
off.
on
It's
point.
Like, oh, this is like,
I need to
you know,
set up a
Seth
turret.
MacFarlane did Scooby-Doo or something. So, yeah, it's not getting very good reviews.
We're
Critics
gonna have
hate it.
off.
Audience hates it. Freaking 11% audience score. It was trending on Twitter. We're going to go after this.
Sorry, man, I
right
jumped
here.
on her
This is
the
coming
second I
from,
saw her.
Darks.
Yeah.
Sombra's
This is where
down.
I saw what they said, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go check it out.
Gotta love the stray bubble.
Yeah, so...
Spoilers.
Yeah, too bad. So I finished the show. My boy Scrappy fucking killed Velma. Thank God. Velma killed Scrappy. I wish I was making this shit up. So Velma's now dead, and she's now a ghost that lives amongst her peers.
Please,
3
you.
out of 10.
Please.
I recommend you watch it. I love the animation, art
Okay,
style,
don't-
but story-wise, the show's
run away,
ass.
run away.
It hurts me. The show could have been amazing. A more mature
Thank
take
you.
on Mr. Ink would slap. But do whatever. Whoever wrote this shit clearly doesn't give a fuck about your characters. The show is one big fuck you to all Scooby-Doo fans, and that
If
shit
Sombra's
low-key hurts.
dead,
Fuck this show.
that's about all I can do.
Wow, okay,
And
so
it's true. I look.
At least we
everything she
pushed
said
it
was
past
true.
first
Or they
point.
said. It can be or she, I don't know.
I don't know.
Everything they said, 'cause I don't know. Everything they said is true.
No.
Yeah, there are so many ways that you could have tackled a more mature. I mean, even the live action Scooby-Doo's were a more mature take on Scooby, but they didn't hate the characters. There was definitely some love there for Scooby-Doo. They were just kind of making fun of the tropes, making fun of Scrappy-Doo, making fun of the dynamics of the team, and you could have done that. You could have done a more mature version of Scooby-Doo without like outright despising the characters and despising the concept. Scooby's not even in it.
Well, no, okay, so this is what's funny. Scooby's not in the show, but the one character, especially the handler for Scrappy-Doo, they keep referring to as Uncle Scooby. And it turns out to be, I think it's Velma's sister, I want to say. I don't know. It's a girl who's in the outfit. But she was like, they think that's the big bad the whole time, but it isn't the big bad. And it's the bad guy is Scrappy, but they're the handler to try to keep Scrappy under control. They
You
keep calling
think
that
that
person
Sombra
Uncle Scooby, so
is,
everybody thinks it's a dude.
one
But
of
it
those
turned out to be a
people that-
girl.
Wow. Yeah. Lots
You know,
of
with the
people
rank
posting
stuff,
spoilers here. Like
how it is.
I forgot this even existed until recently, and like I said, I think it exists purely for contractual reasons. I know people were like, "Well, you hate watched it, and that's why they greenlit season 2." I'm like, "No, season 2 was already greenlit before." I mean, look at Doctor Who on Disney Plus.
Is anyone
They already
screwing,
said they're
like,
doing 2
the
seasons of it,
latency
come hell or high
recently?
water, so it doesn't matter if the first season
fucked.
bombs. If it's a huge misfire, they're already going to do season 2. They're already
And
filming.
this was
season
like
Anyone?
a
The
contractually obligated
disconnects have
thing.
been
I'm sure it
horrible.
was already like, one
Oh,
big
thank
order,
God.
and
I
that's
thought
what
it was
is.
just me.
But yeah, that's what the Hex Girls look like. The Hex Girls are awesome.
I'm fucking
Everybody loves the
rubber banding around.
No,
the
my
Hex Girls
internet's
look like in
pretty
this
good
show.
and I DC all
I
the
can
time for
play,
some
I can
reason.
literally
don't know.
play.
Dude, she's on that.
And same character, same necklace, same basic
I
dress.
put down a turret and it never,
There
like,
you go.
it never did
The Hex
anything.
Girls now.
Holy shit. That's why I don't feel sorry when these people lose their jobs.
I can play Baldur's Gate on high settings.
So I didn't watch the whole show.
But fucking
Like, hell no.
Overwatch
I didn't
isn't
watch the
tuned
first
enough to
season
do
either.
jack
Not
shit.
gonna. It's like, why would I do that to myself? Plus, if you give them hate watch clicks, they're gonna think that's a win.
I did a couple episodes of the first season out of morbid curiosity. I'm like, this fucking sucks.
I wouldn't even watch it. I didn't even know you watched that.
Yeah, I watched.
So-
I was just like, I was watching when I was working out, and I was like, because I didn't really give it my full undivided attention. I'm like, this fucking sucks.
I watched it. I watched it fast forward to the end of the last episode, Till Death is what it's called. I think a wedding. You think it's because of the wedding.
Right.
Anyway, because I wanted to see if this is true, and Pinky Boo watched it with me, and
I
it
killed
was
it,
true.
There it is, right here.
True, yes.
Oh my god.
Scrappy is like the cyborg, like robot dog hybrid thing.
Okay, they
He's
were
a bloodthirsty
5
dog,
minutes of Freddy's animatronic.
and he keeps killing people.
They were joking they were gonna do that with
Sombra
Scooby.
behind.
They were gonna turn
She
Scooby
just used
into
some
a
that
cyborg
stupid
dog,
virus shit that they
or
added to the game.
One character was gonna be nicknamed Scooby, and then Shaggy. One girl Shaggy was dating, and then he was gonna like name his dog Scooby or
I don't
something.
know. Well, now he likes some other girl named Lola apparently. But anyway, apparently they're taking brains out of bodies, and Velma's brains out of her body, and they put it back in her body. Oh, and
Help
don't you
me,
know that Daphne
please.
and Velma are soulmates and are a couple now, and they make out. That's
Oh,
the,
for fuck's
that's the
sake.
end of the finale too. But yeah, so Velma gets attacked by Scooby, falls on a balcony. Well, it turns out she's dead. But they make Velma look. They make her all pretty. Look, she's got makeup on. She's all pretty. Oh, look at her. You know, she's supposed to be pretty, but we're gonna make the Hex Girls ugly.
Yo, if you showed me this still without Velma, I'd be like, this looks like a still from Steven Universe.
That's what it does. Anyway, so she gets knocked off the balcony, and then you don't know what happened to her. And then the helicopter crashes, and because Scooby gets knocked down from that, the helicopter crashes, and then he's gonna come out. He's coming at Daphne, and about to run. He's coming at her, and then she's like, "Help!" And then Velma in her head says, "I'm coming!" And then get this. So Scrappy just stops, starts convulsing, has green lightning all over his body, and then dies.
I got flash.
And then someone's like, he's possessed. Because he is, and Velma floats out of his body. She possessed him and killed him.
Oh,
That's how lame ass it got.
so nobody cares that Velma died. Very few people care that they shipped Velma and Daphne together because they've been trying to do that forever. But they care about the Hex Girl. Look, her tits are sagging.
I know.
What the fuck are you doing? And then there was people were pissed about this. They're like, oh, now they're just rubbing it in.
That's what he did with She-Ra, and they were like, it was a compliment.
No, it wasn't. They were cosplaying as the original She-Ra characters as a joke, like, oh, look how lame these costumes are. Ha 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 ha. You know, I mean, if they went kind of all in the spirit of the thing and just made it a little more adult, maybe like a Buffy type show, I think we probably could have pulled. Actually, I would have preferred a Riverdale version of
He's weak.
Scooby-Doo,
Nice.
called, Toolsville or whatever, and just go that route. That's preferable.
I'll
to
be
what the
bad
fuck
to go
this
to.
is.
Well, no one likes it apparently, because on Rotten Tomatoes, it got bad last time, and this time it's even worse, I think, than last time.
Yeah, it's let me see here. This is actually a combined for both seasons, but I don't think they have the critical scores yet. I know they're not good. They have the audience scores though, and it's like 14% or 15%. Nobody's really watching this. It's even worse than season 1.
Yes. It's horrible. Many killings out of touch. Velma's supposed to be canceled. Nope. Decided to make everything terrible. Like literally everyone hates this show.
This show sucks. There's any more you say? I don't think there's gonna be any more. I think it's done. I think if I had to guess, I think they greenlit 2 seasons up front because they were writing season 2.
I agree. That's what I think happened.
As season 1 dropped, and then HBO was bragging about how much watch time they were getting. I'm like, yeah, people checked it out just because see how bad it was. I mean, Scooby-Doo. Like, Scooby-Doo is so weird. Scooby-Doo was not exactly...
That bitch isn't sorry. What a fucking liar.
And it was around forever, right? But
Lying bitch.
It sort of became this cult thing in the 90s and 2000s.
But they made
Or-
much better versions of it. Like they didn't need to do this. Like they had all the movies that were, a lot of them were really good. Our kids just look forward to them every year.
Yeah.
And then they had the live actions weren't that bad. The one animated show he did 10 years ago.
Mystery Inc.
Mystery Inc.
Yeah, I thought that was really good.
And it was edgy and had made some changes too. That kind of alluded to the Velma thing. You know, they did that then, and it was done so much better. This is just mean-spirited and not funny. It's clearly a bunch of people who think that they're so clever, but they're complete morons, and they don't respect it. And they just want to ruin it so that they can piss on it. It's like Scooby-Doo peeing on Daphne's leg in the live-action movie.
Or
Scrappy peeing on Daphne's leg. Mindy Kaling, you know, pissing on everybody's leg.
At least Velma did pump Daphne's leg.
Well, she died.
I don't even know what the fuck I just got.
She's a ghost. So I'm sure that at least they're probably going to give it season 3.
So this is actually last year on CBR, and they said here are several other Scooby-Doo movies and TV shows that were more mature than Velma. They said they're trying to go down the Rick and Morty path, and it just does not work. This is last year. Legend of the Vampire, and that probably didn't were they introduced before? They might have been introduced, but they had a pretty big role in that one. What's New Scooby-Doo? I thought that was actually my favorite of the newer ones because it was kind of a direct continuation of the original show.
Couldn't hold it any longer.
Loch Ness Monster was good. Scooby Natural, I never saw that. I know that they were doing all kinds of crossovers like wrestling and Kiss and all that. Live action Scooby-Doo has become a cult gem. Has it? The fan-made pilot was better than Velma. The Alien Invaders, which I thought was cheesy as hell, was better than Velma.
Hey.
Which is Ghost.
You have to move your car
It was
before in the
actually
morning.
really good. Zombie Island was good. Mystery Inc.
Car,
People
my
said
car.
might be the best
Yeah.
show. And then Zombie
Okay.
Island.
Need
Yeah,
to
that was
park it
actually, I
down
think it was
hill.
supposed to be a
I'll go do that now.
pilot for
Do it down pay.
like a SWAT Cats reboot. Or
It wasn't the first movie it did, was it?
Yeah,
Like the
but it was
extra movie.
it was cool because
We don't want to park in the main street. We don't want to park on this side of our street.
So, park.
Down there, in between Mike and them other couple with the dog and kid,
Yeah, okay.
or park right in front of M's house.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Sorry. What does that mean? This right here. Endurance because I didn't quit the game? Or what? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. What was the challenges? No? There. 9 challenges. Okay. Wait, 32 games. Need to queue as DPS only. I'll just let this play and I'll be back.
when they brought this movie out, like you don't understand. This was the
That was the
first
best
new
fucking
Scooby anything in
That was
a
the
long
best
time.
Scooby-Doo movie,
It was the
hands
first
down.
time that the Mystery Inc. gang was back together in like 20 years.
And it was good.
It was good.
Yeah, I mean, our kids. I remember this came out, but like I said, when our kids were little, they were constantly doing new movies like every year, and they wanted all the ones that they had before they were born, and they wanted all the ones that came out after, and they loved them. That they'd be sitting there, they glued to them. They would watch Scooby Doo movies over and over and over again. They loved it. We still have
so many of the DVDs. We had the box sets, which I regret getting rid of. I actually had the Scooby Doo movies, and a lot of those you can't get now because of rights issues, because certain TV shows, like I can't remember if the Addams Family was in that set or
This
not.
is why you need to buy physical media and hold on to it and not get rid of it, even though I didn't think it was a good idea to get rid of it.
But we had the What's New Scooby Doo's. We had, I think, the first season or two of first season of Mystery Inc. I think. But we had a ton. We had like a whole Scooby shelf, like tons of Scooby Doo.
Yeah, we did. I mean, and they were all better.
Oh yeah.
Than this. I mean, I'm thinking of, you know, some of the stuff I think it was terrible was better than this. And I got, again, I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. You watch 5 minutes and you get the gist of what it's about, and you're like, nope, no thanks. It was dog shit.
Yeah, I had it backwards. It was the Hex Girls first appeared in The Witch's Ghost, and then Legend of the
That's what I
Vampire.
thought. I thought they were in The Witch's Ghost. Yeah.
But they were going to make a Hex Girls movie. They canceled the Hex Girls movie, and they went ahead with this shit. The Hex Girls as a movie, even if it was live action, if it was done well, it might have actually been pretty cool.
Well, I don't know how good it would have been, but it would have been better than what we got.
And then we got this, which I still haven't seen this, the Scoob or whatever it was, where Matt Lillard and he found out he was fired, basically, from the Hollywood Reporter from press releases. Like, yeah, we cast a whole bunch of, like, you know, bigger celebrities than you guys.
So it was like Lightyear.
Yeah, pretty
It did
much.
about as well too.
Yeah. And I don't think, I mean, here's the thing, like, I don't think Mindy Kaling's voice is necessarily terrible for Velma. It just the show doesn't.
Well, everything else she does is terrible.
Everything else she does is terrible. She was funny on The Office. Like,
yeah, I think she was one of the writers on that.
Yeah, like, what the hell happened? Like, is she trying to overcompensate now, or what?
I don't know.
Fuck happened
She
there?
can, I don't know. She was the wrong person to let this for this. That's just true. And I'm sorry, every time I see Asian Daphne, I have to laugh because they make her yellow, and I think it's crap.
Yeah,
I think it's racisty. It's like making black people purple.
Well, they made her yellow. The Caucasian.
Oh yeah, okay.
version was like
But I'm just saying,
jaundice.
when you see her, usually she has a yellow. They give a very definite yellow tint, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Anyway, it just annoys me. I think it's racist and it's stupid. Anyway,
This show is racist and stupid.
because we said
The
so.
whole thing is because we said so.
Canceled.
Since we said it
But
on a
everyone
YouTube
says
video.
it's stupid. Everyone says it's stupid. Even people that, you know, usually disagree with you on everything and the cartoons and stuff, they think it's stupid too. We are all united on agreeing, except for like few people, and agreeing that Velma sucks.
Everybody's united in this. Everybody hates
And no
it.
matter how much Daphne Velma mashup you give, it
What is
still
it?
sucks.
Is it Delma, Daphne? What do they call
I
that
don't know
shit?
what they're calling it. Don't care. But no matter how much, I mean, they
The sex girls.
no matter, yeah, no matter how much they shove in there, even I know, right? They still think it's terrible.
This is just beyond.
Hex Girls are like iconic, and people love them. And then this, and people were so mad about it. Pinky Boo was there, and she goes, "What did they do to the Hex Girls?" And she was mad.
Oh my god. Somebody said, if this is Velma, then it doesn't exist.
Amen.
Yeah, even that weird ass Shaggy Scooby Doo show they did that had the indie art style. I can't remember. Was it Get a Clue Scooby Doo? I don't know. That one is even preferable to everything I've seen from Velma. So fuck it. It's done. It's over. Take the write down on this one. Zaz Live, if you wanted to cancel something, you should cancel this shit.
I know.
Oh, you wait for it. They'll dump it off the platform, write it off, and then never speak of it again.
Well, if there, you know, that would be a blessing to many. So just don't even hate watch it. You know, some people are like, it's so bad, and they heard about the ending. They're like, I'm gonna go watch it now because it sounds so terrible.
Well, sometimes
it might be entertaining.
That was like we watched. What was it? The one episode of Star Trek, and
well, the one last night we watched.
Yeah, with Beverly Crusher, where she goes to space Scotland, and
God,
and,
it was
and she
on
has
TV.
sex with a green vapor ghost
I
alien.
just can't.
And it's the cringiest. Like, I mean, I think I saw it like once. One time I think I saw it, and I think I deliberately blacked it out because this was a later season of Next Gen, right? This was, and I love Next Gen, but like I think I only watched it like one time, and any other time.
Back.
I pray for your downfall, sensitive society. And you suck, okay? You're awful. Your content is bad. And I hope someone bullies you because you deserve it. You.
This is one of the craziest thumbnails I've ever seen that involves me, and you bet your ass I'm getting my lawyers involved. This is absolutely ridiculous. So I was going back and forth whether or not I wanted to make this video. And the reason why they decided to make this video is because I made a video on them, and the video was called You Need to Stop. Seriously, it was just me looking at the channel that is Jalen. You know, they were acting a bit crazy. You can tell by the thumbnail they're not the most mentally stable person, and I don't think I was being
Where would I put
wild,
this?
crazy, insane.
I'll just put it there.
Stuff. I thought the video was pretty tame. Most people thought so as well, and even under their comment section, people were like, dude, you're gonna get in trouble, you could get sued, all of this. And it's like, what am I gonna sue Jalen for? It's just going to be a waste of time and money for me to sue this person that most likely doesn't even have $50 to their name. And one of the reasons why I didn't want to make this video in the first place is because I just don't want to give this loser any more attention. It's pretty obvious what they're doing here, trying to get attention from anyone that would listen. And I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, this thumbnail is pretty crazy. It's not accurate. Let's just get into it. The truth about sensitive society looks like I've been exposed again.
Society made a video on me. It's literally over. Okay.
Alright, hold on, pause. The video had been out for 40 minutes, so you saw this within the first 30 minutes of the video. You just hate watching that. That is kind of sad. I'm watching it a lot sooner than most of the people around the
Sensitive Society made a video on me. It's literally over. Okay.
Right side.
Stop bullying me. Why'd you do this to me? So, the YouTuber Sensitive Society has made a video. And no, this time I didn't even say the N-word. If you don't know who Sensitive Society is, he's basically like a bottom of the barrel commentary channel who makes very low effort, very
Ouch.
commentary videos.
Really, nigga? But when it says badly researched,
Okay, now we can push it.
it's like I'm open to criticism. I welcome it. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. I but I like to take advice from people that know what they're talking about. Irrelevant freaks. Not claiming I have the best content by any means. But you know, if you're gonna criticize me, better content. Well, this is not the situation. You are a dream fanboy in disguise. That's exactly what you are. I think the reason why Jalen said this is because they're salty. They can no longer make a living online. They have to go get a real job. And there's nothing wrong with having a real job. You can just tell they're salty. They're like, this guy's still around, and I'm extremely irrelevant and have been for over a year and a half, and I'm out of money. My girlfriend stole $20,000 from me. I fell in love. Everyone hates me. I'm a low class. I'm a racist person. I'm a sucky suck.
A bottom of the barrel commentary channel who makes very low effort, very low research commentary videos. Random bullshit. It's pretty clear he just clicks record and says whatever, and that's his video. I have my issues with society for a number of reasons. First of all, we used to be friends.
I was only nice to them like 3 times. We were never friends. Okay, let's just address this. I was never friends with this person in my entire career. We talked like 3 times on my mama and everything that I have. I only talked to this person prior to them going insane and the clout and money getting to them. When everyone started questioning Jalen, we were never friends. I have a here online. Fellow YouTuber, first that comes to mind is this video. That's a friend. Jalen, I talked to like 3 or 4 times over Twitter DMs when we were both extremely small YouTubers, and that apparently makes us friends. I don't know where this whole we were friends, we were BFFs, we were planning on moving together narrative came from. Even back then, I wouldn't ever consider us friends. We were just acquaintances, if you will. We were work buddies, but even that, it's not like we were texting every single day.
Ah, shit.
The best friends with you. That friendship, quote-unquote friendship, it's from like 2020, maybe 2021, early 2021.
I have my issues with society for a number of reasons. First of all, really, nigga, I thought we were pretty good friends. However, he ended up having a falling out after I came out as a friend, which is whatever. At this point, I don't really care.
What? Oh my, okay. You know what? This is something that I think so you need to get just be super Back in 2021,
Oh.
Dream videos. Dream fucking shit his pants again. Dream farted at 3 a.m. Here's an 8-minute video. They were getting millions of views. They were making thousands of dollars talking about Dream, and that's when the clouds really got to their head, and they were flexing on Twitter. So the reason why I stopped talking to them, and once again, not even stop talking, we were never on constant communication. It's not like we were DMing back and forth every single day for like a month straight. The reason why I stopped talking to them is not because they were turning trans. The reason why is because they were getting so fucking annoyed, and the whole community was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? They were cool, and then they started getting clout and views and money, and they switched up, and that is the reason why I just didn't want to associate myself with them. I don't want to be around this person anymore, or talk to them anymore, because they're fucking insane.
Ouch.
They were letting money and views change who they were, and I was just like, nah. Like, I don't want to be around someone like that. So that was prior to their whole, you know, transition or whatever. Because the way Jalen talks about it, they came out as trans, and then the next day they were blocked by me, which was not the case. But I mean, at this point, if you believe anything from Jalen, you're kind of an idiot. You should know that this person has absolutely zero credibility.
He also likes to clickbait people being predators a lot, which I just kind of find fucked up to do. I'm not a big fan of Tipster. I think he's a pathetic fucking loser who absolutely should be shat on. However, Sensitive Society's videos on Tipster have clearly painted Tipster in a way to make him look like some sort of predator. I mean, they're all titled something like, check his hard drive.
I mean, are we forgetting the boss situation? If him and Kevin were the only people who would defend him, are you kidding me right now?
There's everybody else.
Dude, what? So this is like a big gotcha moment. And let's back up a bit. He brings up this video that he finished online. The one where he's
There we go.
against bullying EDP. I don't think it was wild to call it this. This guy was like, how could these people be harassing EDP? It's like, what the fuck? What are you trying to say here? I don't think that was that ridiculous, honestly, nor are the Tipster videos. I mean, this guy is a fucking weirdo. Is this some kind of gotcha moment? Like, oh, Sensitive clickbaited. Are the titles exaggerated? Sure, what YouTubers aren't? Is it clickbait, and is it just something completely
I
different?
need one more of this,
Jalen,
and
I'm not doing
then
the same thing you were
3
doing
more of
with
this.
This video, Corpse Husband's face review. Now that is clickbait. What I do is have an interesting topic, have a catchy title. Wow, you just found out how YouTube works. Maybe that explains why your channel is so fucking dead, because you clearly don't know how it works nowadays.
Something like, check his hard drive. We found his hard drive. It was bad. Call the police
Uh-huh.
right now. And it's like, okay, yeah, shit on the guy. Make fun of him. Cool. But like, why do you have to do it like this? Why do you have to clickbait it to make him look like some sort of predator when he's not?
You don't like my opinion, totally fine. But
No,
like,
no,
that's
it's
where I
not
stand
about
on
your
it.
opinion. No, it's not about
I
your
didn't
opinion
even
whatsoever.
come here to talk about like this stupid shit, all right? Like, I came here for a completely different conversation.
Yeah, that's fair
Like,
enough. Which
I
is...
didn't even want to talk
Okay.
about this stupid Voss shit anymore.
Wait,
like,
wait,
it's so
is
like. I think
Okay,
what's really
that's fair,
annoying to
that's
me
fair,
is like
that's fair.
people misrepresent like what I say is me defending Lolly, and I'm not defending like Lolly. Okay, like I think it's like, yeah, it's really fucked up that some people like engage with this shit for sure. But like I don't
I'm not
defend
saying
this
you're
shit.
defending Lolly, right? I'm saying you're defending the sweeping.
Look,
that's
Keldos,
what
I
I'm-
told you it was a bad idea for me to come on this fucking show, and like I'm out of here. Peace.
Wait, Tipster, you could have. Oh my god. I told him.
Not to mention, he's done that to me numerous times. He made one video saying that I'm like the creepiest YouTuber or something. So like,
Now this is yet again another banned Twitter account, so I can't go back and verify it, so I'm not going to ignore that. And as you can see right here, I'm responding to someone. I'm not just saying Jalen is a full pet. I believe the context here was that Jalen was defending Natty Forsyth, and in case you guys don't know who that is someone who had his hard drive checked by the police because of
Ouchie.
some very sus things he did. All you gotta know is that this guy is a fucking degenerate creep. Just search Natty Forsyth on YouTube and you're going to see everything he did. And it's just disgusting. This guy was an absolute freak, and Jalen was one of the people who was defending him and was supporting him. So I believe that's why I said Jaden is going full pedo, holy shit. Because I believe they were defending Natty and they were making excuses for them. At one point, Natty and Jalen were dating, or wanted to date, and just a person to be discussing each other's body. So of course Jalen was going to, defend his boyfriend. Now I could very
Bryce.
easily find those conversations, those DMs, but it's just too disgusting. I don't want to disturb you guys. And then
The lag in this piece of shit game.
$20,000
is unreal.
Just know that that is the context of this. I was just like, yo, like Jaden is going full pedo. They're defending a fucking legit creep. A little exaggerated short. And yeah, I don't think they're a PDF file. I just think silly, goofy. And then this racist. That's, I'm not lying. Like, that's pretty accurate. I don't know how that's lying. And then pedo ties, once again.
I keep forgetting to put up this stupid, like, half shield because it blocks my field of vision, and it's shitty.
With their lives. But when you get the context of why, you know, they wanted to date, they wanted to see each other, you know, Natty wanted to fly, and then Jalen wanted to meet them, and then they got into an argument, and then it all fell apart. I have those DMs ready to go in case. But yeah,
Doom behind.
Was defending that creed that is Natty forcing is because they wanted to explore their bodies. They called Jalen a PDF file. I said he had a PDF file time. I didn't call you one.
So like his major criticism in the videos, the reason why he says that I have pedo ties is because at the time I'd associated with a controversial Roblox YouTuber by the name of Natty Forsyth. Now Natty Forsyth has a lot of pretty much unsubstantiated allegations against them. However, there is enough evidence to prove that this person is at least a weirdo, which is why I cut ties with them.
Just call it what it is, dude. You wanted to date him. That's why you were defending him so hard.
However, when asked about Natty Forsyth, if Sensitive would call them a predator or a pedophile, Sensitive says no.
Landon Sense Society, you guys think Natty's a pedo?
I think that's a yes.
I think he's a freak, and I think
definitely
he's
a fucking
weirdo.
freak, yeah. Like, listen, it wouldn't be surprising if shit came out in the future, like actual like pedo shit. Let me put it that way.
It wouldn't. So why? Why is that?
I said he's a freak. Now, do I think Natty Forsyth is a PDF file? I don't think he's far from it.
3,
Jesus Christ,
2,
that guy is
1.
That's exactly, Jalen. That is why I put a question mark. So it wasn't definitive. Check their hard drive.
Why is that? I mean, saying in your thumbnails and in your titles that I'm associated with pedophiles, yet the supposed pedophile that I'd associated with, you're not willing to call a pedophile? Do you not see how there's a discrepancy there? I think Sensitive Society is sad. That includes me. That's all there is to it. This is my response. You can clickbait me some more. I mean, this motherfucker a few months ago made a video saying I'm going homeless, and he basically like celebrated that. So I'm just...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I do not take that back. Jalen, the YouTuber who was losing everything. I forgot about that. You know, it really hurts my feelings when Jalen calls me a loser because I think so highly of them. They're the most respectable YouTuber out there. They have the best reputation. They got the best content. They're the most relevant. They make the most money. I mean, if they think I'm a loser, am I a loser?
You can clickbait me some more.
Okay, you gave the permission because your thumbnail and your title was so clickbaity, especially your thumbnail. At least with Natty Forsyth, there's some evidence that you can stack up against him. There's some very serious stuff that you can take a look at, and that's why you put a question mark. But like, when have I been quote unquote exposed for fucking Snapchatting a 12 or 13-year-old, or going on my Discord and sending gore to minors? That has never happened, will never happen. You cannot imply that because it never happened. This thumbnail is incredibly clickbaity, and I'm not upset. I'm just annoyed by the thumbnail. But since Jalen wants to play like that, I think it's fair game. I think this video would be titled, "Please investigate them," or "Please check their parts of immediately," or something like that.
So I'm just gonna end off the video saying I pray for your downfall,
That's unlucky.
society, and you suck. Okay. You're awful. Your content is bad. And I hope someone bullies you. You deserve it. Fuck you.
Damn, I felt the negativity right there. Yeah, I think afterwards I'm just gonna quit. They've got 2,000 views. And ever since then, my channel has been...
Okay, you wanna push this?
Let's take a look at the comment section. Bro woke up today and thought, maybe I'm the problem? Nah, new video. This is the stuff. And they're making fun of Jaden.
Ouch.
The smell of Jaden's room in this video caused the
Ryan, Doom's low.
You have no stones to throw considering things you have said, done, and associated with.
If not, we still have next round,
Tipster
so.
literally posted lolicon on his Twitter. Please stop and get some. So all the comments are just making fun of it. All I can say is, thanks for the content, Jalen.
No. I'm not playing this game without reaction content. Ooh.
Guess who's back? It's Love During Lockup, baby. I'm so excited. I've been
Savvy didn't even get on point, so
back. But we have a brand new
it's not like I missed on anything.
This recap might be a little rough because it's been a few days since I watched the episode, so I'm briefly going off the notes that I have down here, but they're not really complete thoughts. They're just bullet points. So if I seem confused by my own notes, that's why. Now I considered rewatching the episode, but I was like, I don't have time. I got to do. I got bills to pay. Alright? We had 6 new couples on this season. And in this first episode, we meet 4 of them. So let's start with, is it Tenny and Rob? I have Tenny down, but I feel
Overcock, yeah.
But I have Tenny. Okay, well,
there's been some decent art with the new skins and stuff, so that's good.
They're a serious couple. They're the real deal because they've been married.
Nothing
for
else useful that, you know, Overwatch, whatever, create.
And these two met in high school, but they didn't date since high school. They actually
Ouch.
connected on Facebook much later after high school. The first red flag that I got was the fact that Tenny has cameras
Let's push it.
all throughout her entire house.
And it's Rob, I guess. I've never met anyone who's like so big on the series.
And they talk through the cameras.
Nothing, what are you doing?
On me, Sombra. I'm dead.
Loving husband/father, but no, that's a red frickin' flag. She seems like such a sweet person, but you guys already know when there's kids involved, like when mothers are on the show and they involve their small children in this mess, it really makes me so angry. I don't even want to get into it, okay? Really does. So as much as I want to like her, she's on my shit list. She's a cute, adorable, amazing kid that is now involved in this mess with her. Now she's in the car with both of her children. They're on their way to see it. And he tells her, I need to talk to you about something. And she's like, oh, really? Okay, what is it? And he was like, I'll tell you when you get here.
Damn.
So apparently,
What are you
Rob
again,
says
Scurvy?
secret.
I don't know. I think he's from r/fucking atheism. I don't know.
And every time I told myself I'm gonna tell her, I'm just like, yeah, I'll just figure
Oh, I'm
this out
so
later,
sick.
She's not gonna like it.
I feel like I'm dying.
Now they go to the prison, they see him, obviously they cannot come to visit. He was expecting him to tell her the secret, but he never did. And in Robbie's interview, he basically said that he didn't have the guts to tell her, and he didn't tell her.
Damn, that almost killed her.
Her son talks about how he's nervous about how the whole family dynamic will change once Rob enters the home, since they've never had a father figure before. And Tenny's like, I don't know how he's gonna discipline them, and I'm like, God. And also, doesn't it concern you that he's been in prison for 18 years?
Holy shit.
He runs the prison because he's allowed to have a cell phone. Well, he's not allowed to have it, but like everybody in prison has his back, or I don't know how it works, you guys.
People like the staff, they have a lot of respect for me. They really just kind of like let me run my show and stay out of my way as long as I don't do nothing that's breaking their code.
Another red flag is they call him dad, and they've never met him outside of prison. Man, I really
God.
like her. Because I love the kids. I'm already in love with the kids. They're so stinking cute. But, oh my god, I just think it's
What a terrible mother.
I hate this for the kids. I really do. Next is Andrew and Candace, and I feel like they are going to be the dumpster fire couple. They're going to be so fun to watch because Andrew's 40
No, wait, leave her.
and Candace is 29.
There we go.
And I feel like Candace found herself a sugar daddy. He's from New Jersey. He has his friend. He's packing up all these gifts that he bought
See,
for
I can
Candace.
spin.
I do believe I am a hopeless romantic, and I like spoiling my partner, like buying gifts. And
I
showing
know.
love
That's
and
why I
affection.
said it
And
to
they've
piss
been
you
dating
off.
for almost a year. Now Candace was in jail for 2 counts
I'm
of
evil
for
Saturn
burglary.
now.
I can't say this word.
Fucking
Burglary.
piece of shit
And
thing.
she was looking for her
Not you.
man in
This
shining
thing
armor,
that's on
so
my
he's
desk.
gonna be just that for her.
Looking possibly for her knight in shining armor.
Now this is where things get crazy. Yeah, you guys like my song, I know. I'm such a pop star queen. Okay, so he got her own apartment until she gets a clearance to live with him. And her rent is $1,400 a month.
She better appreciate you, yeah.
$1,400 a month? Oh my
Now,
fucking god.
$1,400 a month for rent is really cheap. Like, how the heck did he find that in New Jersey?
Wait,
But
in New
the grand scheme
Jersey?
of things, like, just money-wise,
That's still a lot of
spend
money
on
though.
her. He also got her a truck. that
A
she can
truck?
use. And guess how much the monthly payments are? $750. He also mentions he's been married twice and his ex-wives wanted money all the time. So I
Wow.
have a feeling that he's
Think
gonna
he has
be
a
in the
type.
same exact situation again.
But I'm very confident that Candace is going to for me.
Candace is gonna be out of prison
This
soon,
piece
so
of shit
he's trying to
fucking
mentally
shield
calculate
doesn't do
everything,
jack shit.
like all his expenses. So he meets with a financial planner
Garbage.
to go over everything since he's about to have double the expenses, okay, when she gets out. And I love this financial planner because she does not sugarcoat anything, okay? So here are his expenses. The rent for the apartment is more than his mortgage, so he has to pay $1,400 in rent and then $1,300 for his mortgage. The truck is $750 a month. If he has his car, I don't know if it's paid off or not, but he has his car to pay. The insurance on both cars, health insurance is another thing. Utilities for her is another $400 on top of his own, and then he has groceries for him and her, entertainment for him and her. He also has a child.
Oh my god,
okay,
the
so
latency.
Child support for him is $450.
He has
then
$450.
He has credit card debt. What are you thinking, bro? So he makes $6,800
Yeah, true.
a month, which is pretty good. And the lady's like calculating.
No, it's
everything,
just
and she's
me like slightly more
so
pissed off than
basically,
normal.
you have nothing left over. So you're gonna live
And,
paycheck.
like,
You're
less-
broke. So if like the car breaks down, he doesn't
Less
have a car,
extremely.
okay?
I mean, I don't think I'm a nice person, but people keep
He's not
telling me
getting
that I
shit,
am.
no, he is.
And I keep thinking that I'm evil, but people are like, you're actually super nice.
Imagine if the hospital turned you away.
So maybe
You have
like
this
this is
broken
like
arm.
actual evil.
You know what? They might start doing that. Yeah, they might. But yeah, he has no emergency fund.
Behind
but that's
you.
okay. You know why? He has $180,000 in his retirement. So that's good. At least he has that.
I have about 180,000 in my phone.
But he keeps borrowing money from it for Candace. And he's like, you know what though? Being broke is worth it for Candace.
I used my ult. The fuck?
Dumb? Oh my god, Andrew. You know what, Andrew? After things don't work out with
Yeah.
Candace, why don't you holler at me? Because I'm looking for a new sugar. I mean, I never had one, but like, he's talking to Candace on the phone about how their day was, and then he tells her he wants to be a financial advisor. And then she starts to spiral. She gets upset. She's like,
Why'd you see a financial advisor? You have money trouble? Have you been lying to me about your money? Are you hiding something from me?
red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag.
Promise you won't ever lie to me.
He's like, no, I'm not gonna
Bitch. Got him.
Y'all, this is gonna be a dumpster fire. Our next couple is Ayana and Jamal. Now, Ayana is a spicy character. There are a few scenes of her on that pole, and damn, she is working it. I mean, she knows how to make that booty clap for days. She's got 2 small children. $600 a month. Now, is that a lot? I mean, it's way more than what I was making.
Oh.
way more. I like the financial freedom. I don't like to be stuck in a position where I can't get my kids what they need.
Let me calculate. $600 a night. So let's say you work, if you work 5 days a week and there's 4 weeks in a month, let's just say you work 20 days out of those months. She makes $12,000?
Wait, $12,000?
Damn, she makes $12,000
A
a month?
month?
Okay, I'm in the wrong field.
Holy shit.
I need to take some pole dancing classes. What the? Get me on that pole. She is $12,000 a month. Holy moly. Y'all, I'm about to sign up for some strip dancing classes. I might not be able to make my booty clap, but I can make other things clap. I can make a lot of things clap.
I'm great at ballet and contemporary dance. You know, the weird stuff that, like, you know, it's like very sad music and kind of like odd looking kind of dance. And I'm good at ballet, but I am jack shit at core dancing. So, a blessing and a curse.
She had a second DUI. And since this was a second charge in such a short period of time, the public defender tells her that she's not going to defer her jail time, or she won't be able to. And she's most likely going to serve jail time anywhere between 15 to 90 days.
That's going to be the play of the game.
She's like, why would I get arrested for driving under the influence?
Why?
I got kids. I can't do 90 days. I'm not trying to take no time at all, but 90 days is like ridiculous. It doesn't even make any sense.
For a DUI, yeah.
Really, girl, you should have. You know what? I'm glad you got arrested. Sorry, but driving under the influence, you know how many people die?
She was like, I was smoking weed and I know how to like conduct myself on weed.
Oh my god.
I have no sympathy for people who drive under the influence.
Damn, it's not mine.
Zero. So yeah, she's freaking out. I do feel bad for her kids. She's like, I'm a single mom. Like, who's gonna take care of my kids?
You should have thought about that before driving under the influence. So,
but then she's like, how am I gonna
fuck
talk
them
to
kids.
Jamal? Who cares, lady? Your kids are the only concern right now. Who cares about Jamal? He's in jail. Also, there was a video clip that they played of Ayana beating up her ex-best friend. Because what happened was the ex-best friend slashed Ayana's tires, and as a response, Ayana beat her up. Like, really beat her up.
She got mad because I was with Jamal.
oh my god. This bitch deserves to be in prison.
Last but not least, we have Joey and Michael. I think this is our first gay couple. We learn a little bit about Joey. He seems so sweet and lovely. He actually didn't come out until he was 30. And he lives with his parents, and his parents are a 10. So he's talking to Michael on his laptop, super horny. And Joey goes, "Can we next room?" So let's not. Apparently, they met 6 years
Behind
ago on a
Infos.
dating app. They hooked up, but they lost touch, and then they hooked up again right before Michael got locked up. Joey says they have no problems in the bedroom because he's a bottom and Michael's a top, so they don't have any
Good for
issues
them, I
there.
guess.
The prison basically wants them to prove that they've known each other before Michael was locked up. I don't know why that's a thing. Apparently it's so that drugs aren't being smuggled. That's what Michael says. But they don't have any pictures together. So they're gonna Photoshop one, and that's Michael's idea. And Joey's really scared because he doesn't want to get in trouble, but Michael, he's used to getting in trouble. So he's like, it's fine, don't worry about it. So he's like, I feel like breaking the law to lie to a prison. But honestly though, can they prove it? Like, is the prison gonna be able to prove that the photo was doctored? How do you prove that?
Through bad influence.
Yeah, he is a bad influence. He's literally in prison. The fuck?
Him and telling him the whole situation. And Joey's dad does not trust Michael.
I wouldn't
because
trust that dude.
Michael is an addict. And addicts always lie. And he tells
That's
him
true.
straight to his face, and he's gonna tell you whatever he wants. We also learned Joey was an alcoholic, and he got sober for 12 years, and then he started using meth, and now he's completely sober. Now, at the end of their session, Joey says in this interview that he has a secret from his family that he has told him. I'm excited to find out what that secret is. So yeah, that's it for the recap for Love During Lockup, Season Unknown, Episode 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments all your thoughts, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
It's a recap. Yes, I have YouTube Premium.
Oh, why do you hear? You guys heard that? You hear like a guard. That was strange. Oh well. Anyway, chat, I have a lot of perks that make me fast. The only one that doesn't make me fast is No Way Out, but that one's just to keep the endgame going longer. Yeah, it could be interesting, right? Could be cool and interesting and cool and nice and sweet. Oh, where's she going? Where are you going, big girl? Oh, is that bad? Interesting idea. Your first guard is very important because you can shred the ballots really quickly. So, obviously, you care about it a bit more. I'm actually gonna leave chase chat. You know what? Beautiful. I could have gone back to play not to find anyone. You get to my shit, though.
Ouch. Yeah.
Mash up. Ooh, that wasn't very good, bro. Now she's at 5 to instantly drop this ballot, maybe. Sadly, the reaction time's on her side. Yeah, I think we kill her though. Watch. Game, you are absolutely fucking insufferable. You can go fuck
This is
yourself.
genuinely how I play most video games when I'm offline. I watch something on my left monitor and I'm playing on my right monitor.
What a fucking disaster, bro. What a fucking disaster.
Because I am an impatient and I have ADHD.
Oh my god, you could honestly suck a dick game. Nice. Holy shit, dudes.
Sure. What time?
Ah, let her have it. I'll keep the...
Tomorrow. Okay. I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow anyways.
So, what's the hook? Right here. Feature, not a bug? I understand the code.
Feature, not a bug.
I'm not gonna lie. Anytime someone goes on Twitter and it's like, wow, bugs, wow, spaghetti code, I want to be fair. I want to be nice. I want to give the developers the credit they deserve, right? But they do not help themselves when they make a killer that is coded as poorly as this. Basically, when you send a guard out, the game thinks that you're there. So because you're there, you are stunnable. And they have failed to patch this out for so long.
Wow, really? That's a painful.
Yeah, it's just embarrassing, man. Absolutely.
That is pretty embarrassing.
I don't even want to fucking play this game anymore. Like every time we try some gimmicky build, I like to think, oh dude, if this game is really fun, we can put it on the YouTube, you know? Get the YouTube audience excited. Make people have a reason to maybe try some unique build that's not, you know, pop painters, pop painters, pop painters. Makes me happy, right? What do I fucking get? What? She might get picture.
Wait, when did I get hacked?
Oh, wait, we're gonna get...
Was that a positive hack or a negative hack?
Oh. Wait, what? You can take the disable? Fine, I guess.
I was about to say I'm surprised I'm not dead there.
We'll need to purchase it manually. Chat, fun fact, there is a survivor chasing after me that has been unhooked for some insane reason. Don't ask me why. Why are you doing this? Most sane survivor in the world. No big deal. Okay, so keep doing this, please. Fortunately, I don't have a guard. Oh, even though I have a really good stat.
Hi.
I think she dies.
Oh yeah, what is it called? It's not Blizzard.
Nice arrow. Wouldn't be too upsetting if it
Touch
was
a point.
fair chance, but it's okay.
Nice job.
Don't make that, I'm afraid. Also, I lost my
Grimace. The Grimace shake. Oh yeah, thanks for subscribing.
Survivor, but it might actually be the call. I'm We don't have to do it. It requires tunneling someone out. So that's okay. Catch him, catch him, catch him! Fucking map of the realm, not enough, sadly.
Thanks for subscribing.
Should have been glow? Yeah, Endurance is bugged. He doesn't look the way it should.
The latency in this piece of shit game is unreal.
You know what I mean? Like, healers will
If
swing when they're desperate and they think, oh,
if there wasn't this Mercy skin
this wasn't the case
this
at all.
season, I wouldn't be playing this fucking thing at all.
I love getting a fucking... Look at that. Look at my spit boost. Wow, I love enjoying 1 second of that spit boost. Because I'm stunned. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing killer.
Bitch.
Don't worry though, don't worry. They'll find some time.
That was a massive miss.
Work some blight add-on. I miss picking up a survivor across the map.
That
Yeah,
grazed
some of
his
the
hand
bugs
at
were
least.
fun. I don't know if that one's very fun for me though, if I'm honest.
No, it's just my skin decomposing. It's fine.
Yeah, it makes me really sad when we have games that are just frankly not fun. I think she respects it. No! Flashbang, don't forget. Nice, very good job.
Nice.
Does she get a hit here? Yeah, most likely. Oh, completed generator. I get a speed boost myself. Will it stack with the next card? Nope.
Yeah, he should win here.
She doesn't drop that. She must have some stuff. I still benefit from the speed boost though. Do I make that? I think so. Unlucky. Maybe she also has her own speed boost. Unlucky. Ah, you're gonna get detected, I think. Are you? Oh. Waited out a dead heart out of habit. But she doesn't have it, obviously. The kill could be here for the flashbang save again. Background player, whatever the fuck. No worries though.
Why didn't I get more battle pass HP? What? I mean
What
XP.
was she
That's what I
planning?
meant.
Exactly. I don't think she's here, but she does have flashbang. I wanted to double check. These three gens aren't like that distant. That visual block that you see on the ground, that green thing, that's been in the game since the killer came out.
Okay, damage and then one more.
Did we ever get?
Oh, I just need to do damage. Awesome. He didn't.
Where do you go, buddy? I think I'm catching her sooner than you are. Why did they take so long to get her, I wonder? Sorry guys, I'd rather go for one of the people that have been hooked already. Alright. Nice, Adrian. Damn, dudes. That was wonderful. I'm not sure I make that. We will, we will. Chat, tell me, which survivors they don't fuck? Only one. It's not this one, so that blows. I do have a speed boost though. That hard problem.
Good for you. Good night, alien bug.
That's unlucky, man. Oh, it did get caught. We just need to be extremely careful because... Yeah. That's a guaranteed hit at least. We need to be extremely careful because they have gates now. And flashbang on that girl is still a possibility. I'm gonna pretend that I don't know where she is, and she's maybe doesn't see this. Nice. That keeps her busy for a second. Is this a hit? Not even
The
close.
Dying Light games are probably the only example that skins should be not having any advantage at all, not even in the slightest.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I don't have any
Oh my
instinct
god.
or sneakiness or anything. So these guys are gonna be chilling by the gate. How do I stop them? Wait, what? Oh, he just got done.
You're not allowed to live.
Watch out for light.
I'm back from my mom running for me in my car.
She goes for the flashy.
That's good.
Come on. Chad, is there a chance I can
I made
double
this
tap
post
girl?
on Twitter today and it totally blew up, but it was like not for VTubing or anything like that. I literally just pointed out some kid had fetal alcohol syndrome, and now it has like 2,000 likes. I think I have a fever.
She pick herself up? I cannot tell.
There's that little short bitch. There she is.
Should be okay here.
I mean, I'm short too, but I can call her a little short bitch.
Look at this ballad. She just doesn't have a death fire. Not grab her, she's gonna be flashy save out of that. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, oh, they're messing this up. No joke. Oh, we can catch the build though. For sure, we get to catch somebody else though. And again, this god unbreakable, she could get picked up real quick. Keep in mind, flashbang save from this girl. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do, chat? I'm gonna try to kill this girl. And maybe the other guys fuck it up. Because if I were them, I would be resetting somewhere.
Top left,
And maybe
Tracer.
they don't expect me to just show up. Maybe they think, oh, let's just heal and walk out of the goods. I'm gonna just guess where they are.
Now she's behind.
Oh, fuck. Maybe we're just setting together. Alright, well, not too bad of a result. Just a very
I think
sad
I
match.
like ran into her on
Why is it
accident and she
sad?
exploded. Yeah, that was. Yeah. It was like some video of this terrible mother with her kid that very clearly had fetal alcohol syndrome. She seemed tired or something. So there's the answer to how the kid got that. Apparently she's like a drug addict and an alcoholic.
Luckily they didn't have. Oh, they had one hole. Yeah. This should be terrible. Oh, that's an interesting kill. We'll play by these guys. And they didn't let the person die. 2 kills isn't bad.
That
Yeah.
sucks. No, but this kid was like, he really had it, you know? Like, you could tell just by looking at him, it was bad. It was really, really bad. And I don't know if the kid was blind or something, but he looks like he might have been.
You have a fun little perk to do a little something. Screw you. Screw you. You don't get anything at all. Alright.
Evil can't hide from my sight.
Oh.
Downloading new offensive and defensive strategies.
Morning, welcome back. Hey, life got you bored, annoyed at everything, want to
Yes.
escape and do something fun? Move
Yes.
your conscience somewhere else to avoid daily responsibilities like chores and going to the doctors. Well, according
What?
to this internet trend, reality shifting, you can. No need to request paid time off or let your supervisor know. Just use your brain to think at any point in time, and it'll happen at your own leisure. Take an 8-month vacation and go anywhere you like. And they really mean anywhere. Visit Hogwarts with beloved wizard Harry Pottery and Drano Malfoy. This genre of activity is just Sword Art Online. Say no thanks to real life and go live in an online fantasy world with an anime waifu. Disclaimer, I have
Is
no
that
tickets
like
or
if your
may or
mother
may
is
not
drunk or
Thankfully,
pregnant?
we don't have to play
You
life
can
or
literally
death
give your
this
kid
page. Thanks to sponsor,
even the
Miss
subtle
Life.
signs
This
of
play
fetal
is a
alcohol
loyalty app
syndrome
for
just by
anyone that likes to
drinking
play
a
mobile
single
games. Just like
time.
me, you probably have a lot of interests and hobbies I've costs money. Buying K-pop albums, paying for anime streaming services, and even just your daily coffees and little treats. It doesn't hurt
Just
to get
by
some
drinking a
coffee
single
with
time
the more you use
while
the more
you
turn the time
are
spend
pregnant,
playing into something
yeah,
tangible, like gift cards to Amazon, Walmart,
that
Visa,
can give your
Xbox,
kid
PlayStation,
fetal
and
alcohol
many others.
syndrome.
It's kind of like
It's like
optimized
a
multitasking. You get to unwind
disability.
while rewards by discovering
It
and
like
playing
can
more
make a
levels.
kid
And since
blind.
they have a wide
Oh
variety
look,
of
I won.
games, you're bound to find something that fits your style of play. Puzzle and word games, strategy, adventure, and more. I'm currently working towards a gift card by playing Adventure. I really like these
Yeah,
simulations.
I'll send you a documentary about it for your
The thing
kittens.
is, I do not enjoy working in customer service at all, but serve it to me in game form where I can min-max my restaurant stats. I'm clocking in and working overtime for free. Visit misplay.com/evasion or click the link in the description to download Misplay for free. You'll get 200 bonus points for signing up today.
Yay, I get
Plus,
the
use my code
prisms.
evasion100 inside the app for an additional 100 free points, which will help towards redeeming your first gift
Ooh,
card.
do I
See
get that
description
too?
for all the
Oh,
details.
nice.
This topic would need the same runtime as a feature film because there's so much to yap about. As you can see, we're not doing that today. This is a surface level overview as someone who got curious after seeing it pop up on my feed. And then spent 2 days
Challenges.
downloading 10 gigabytes of purposeless information into
Oh,
my brain, which
I haven't
probably
played
has
Tank
a virus
enough.
now.
I
There's
didn't
so
know
much
that.
information floating around with no credible or tangible sources other than people's own experiences. It's hard to verify things when the sources are literally just trust me, bro. The more I tried to research and actually
Just trust me,
understand,
bro.
the more confused I became. It really felt like I was back in school trying to survive with one brain cell. You know that feeling after reading the same paragraph in the organic chem textbook for the 100th time and still not understanding. No one wants to be the person that asks the teacher why we build shapes in a science class. I involuntarily shifted
That's hot.
into a reality
That's
where
really
I'm
hot.
the Shailene Woodley outsider, and the shifters are trying to get
God, I
rid
hate
of me
her.
for being dumb. Reality shifting for two people might be completely different experiences. It's like colors, people will see the same shade differently. I did try my best to understand. If you're a part of this community, I respect your choices, but as shifters, you gotta admit, some of these claims are wild. So we're just having a respectful giggle today.
Mario!
The main belief is
The
that there are
fuck?
multiple realities of yourself based on the choices you make. You choose to go to work in this reality, somewhere else you're putting on a performance of a lifetime and calling in sick. Since there's so many choices we can make, there's basically infinite realities with slight variations. Damn, infinite bro? That is too many. How are we not supposed to have FOMO when another version of me is in Korea getting the scoop on what the hell is happening in the Hive building right now?
I'm just trying to play cool.
That's when reality shifting comes in. When you shift, you can transfer your consciousness from your CR, current reality, to your DR, desired reality. Okay, with you there so far. I'm ready to see what reality I'd be living in if I didn't choose the YouTube career path during my Sims character creation screen. Explaining this to your average default setting coworker at TJ Maxx who only uses Facebook for the minion memes, they would probably think, there's no way people would believe this, right? It almost sounds too good to be true, hopping around different parallel universes on a whim.
Yeah.
Well, when there's millions of searches on
Correct.
TikTok about shifting
Alien
and YouTube
is correct.
tutorials with even more views, this community is quite active around these parts. Fall asleep and wake up in your DR, desired reality shifting booster. Please use with caution.
Hey shifters, if your shifter stops scrolling, one of the most common questions that I get is that once you're shifting and once you feel like you're getting really close, what do you do to just push yourself off the edge? Like once
What the fuck? Why would you push yourself off the edge, like mentally?
what do I do?
What
do I
the
think
fuck?
to get myself fully there? And usually I like to tell people to connect to their five senses, such as asking themselves questions like, what am I hearing? What am I smelling? In order to fill in those blanks and actually get you into that 5-sense state to connect you to your DR. But I realized that that might just not be enough for a lot of you guys, so I've come up with something new.
It's not surprising reality shifting really blew up during the years we were forced to stay inside, during a time when everything was sad, isolating, and toilet paper was nowhere to be seen. People were looking for their own form of escapism, whether it be beating up ugly villagers on Animal Crossing, until they leave your island, or moving your consciousness into a different world with no pandemic, and a long-haired professor with a silk press who's always out to get you. The majority of the shifting demographic tends to be on the younger side, mostly teens and tweens. Other than our boring normal realities of choosing bacon or sausage
TikTok
for
is so
breakfast,
crazy.
you're also able
I'm
to
learning
visit
so
fictional
much.
realities. This is one of the most popular realities among shifters. The wizarding world of Harry Potter needs its own section in the reality shifting lore. I'm a Slytherin. Maybe that's why I'm making this video. You know who would try reality shifting? Hufflepuffs. Just kidding. I'm just making stuff up. Unless, I mean,
Where were my
that's
heals?
pretty cool. Who wouldn't want to do kind wars with the
Oh,
easy
well,
ones, get carried
I
by
can't get
Hagrid
heals
by
if the
Entry, and see
support
some
is
wizard BL
DPSing.
happen right in front of them. It does get quite intense when people start spending way too much time in their desired realities. And not just a few days, but months. I have so many questions. What happens to your physical body when you shift? You can't just isekai yourself for
Motherfucker.
a year and then come back like nothing happened. I
Ouch.
think this practice is supposed to be like, wow, that's so amazing. How does this even exist? But come on, we gotta have some practical rules here. You might be the main character in your life, but what's stopping another you from another reality from jacking into your consciousness? Don't you worry. When you shift, you essentially create a clone of yourself that still does the same daily activities. So it's like you never left. Okay, well, that's good, I guess, because this is what I imagine people actively shifting look like.
Day one of attempting to shift to Hogwarts.
Fuck, I almost had that.
Wake up, girl. I believe this is a parody, but I'm only like 60% sure. I feel like there's a lot of plot holes within this lore. What if life throws you a curveball and your schedule gets messed up? How does your clone know what to do when you wake up one day and you realize your mom sold you off to one direction? Chances are low, but it's never zero. There'd be so many unexplained absences at school. Kids would be shifting all day and writing scripts, which are basically journals of what you want to happen in your desired reality. It's pretty similar to writing your name fanfiction, where you're the main character. Although shifting is unpredictable and you can't always control where you end up, which is why I'm never trying this, no matter how many TikToks I reluctantly have to watch. I'm not risking it if there's a chance I could end up in the Attack on Titan universe. We already have unrealistic beauty standards at home. Also, is Hogwarts even safe? There's literally Dementors, giant spiders, and girls with botched rhinoplasties walking around. I wouldn't feel safe here. I would need some reassurance. Ihab Yusuf, a licensed clinical psychologist in San Francisco, says that because shifting lacks any scientific evidence to prove that it's a standalone concept, it's more akin to a form of immersive daydreaming or lucid dreaming. According to Ellie Summer, a clinical psychologist and pioneer researcher of maladaptive dreaming, who coined the term immersive daydreaming, is the ability to engage in a rapid and corresponding world of relaxation and lucid dreaming, on the other hand, occurs
Well, that
simultaneously,
didn't work.
but is able to recognize that it's dreaming. Those who claim to have shifted before, however, disagree. Tumblr creator Lay claims that, sorry Tumblr users, even though I used to be like you, I'm gonna have to go with the medical professional's opinion on this one. I think reality shifting is just pre-planned daydreaming that's been labeled as something that it's not. A rebrand, if you will. I've spent lots of time imagining myself in fantasy scenarios, countless of times. Didn't have social media and internet to post about it, but I'm pretty sure I've experienced this too. It's not as intense as people make it out to be. All these grand claims on TikTok of being able to live in a fantasy world is just setting up unrealistic expectations for kids that don't know any better. People are spending years attempting to shift, and they're getting demotivated and even sad because they haven't experienced these cool sounding shifts that everyone else is having online.
Come on, guys, you can get him. Nice. Wait.
Give them hell.
Many shifters have posted their own methods online of how to properly shift, and all you need to do is listen to this 8-hour-long YouTube video I made. There's quite a bit of crossover with meditation tips and practices that encourage usage. This trend is giving young, impressionable kids a false belief that this is something that is not, and you can't deny it's a popular topic that gets a lot of views and engagement. It's a little scary not knowing the background of the person you're getting your information from. Is this 100-step shifting tutorial from someone with a fully developed frontal lobe who can show proof they shifted realities? It's kind of hard to take you seriously when your video is half K-pop fan cam. This internet trend is starting to spill over into the real world. Go to the comment section of any video related to reality shifting. The comments will be loaded with how do you shift? No, that works. No. Oh, that's not. Once you experience the real world and an actual shift at a job that makes you cry, you'll be on the office computer updating your resume during a 30-minute break. With peace and love, let's limit our screen times and go outside, me included. We actually have Hogwarts at home. Admission is only a few $100, but at least we don't have this. Our brains are actually terrifying. You can literally make yourself believe anything if you try hard enough, and when it's fresh and still squishy, you have to be careful with what you're doing to it. Reality shifting as something you do when you're young, I'd go as far as to say it's pretty normal. It's reassuring to know we still have imaginations and creativity muscles, you know, with all the brain rot, iPad, Cocomelon stuff going around. I don't know, reality shifting could be real to an extent. The bad thing that can happen is if you use reality shifting as a permanent form of escapism, that it impacts your daily life. There can be extreme cases like maladaptive daydreaming, which is a mental health issue where a person daydreams excessively, sometimes for hours at a time, more so as an unhealthy or negative attempt to cope with or adapt to a problem. There's also the tie-in with reality shifting and spirituality, another thing that's really personal that everyone experiences differently. I feel like my version of reality shifting is making up scenarios in my head where I snap back with a witty comeback to that mean retail customer interaction I had back in 2016.
No Chick-fil-A sauce?
If you reality shift or do any fanfiction daydreaming where it doesn't affect your daily life, then by all means, visit as many Harry Potter / Hunger Games universes as you want. Everything in moderation, and let's not blindly believe someone just because they have facts on a K-pop fan cam or speak in an ASMR convincing way. With the power of anime and the YouTube algorithm on my side, I can do anything. Don't forget to feed it by giving this video a like, and I'll get to see you on your recommended the next time I post. I'd like to stay in this reality, if that's alright with you. There's definitely a universe out there where instead of a YouTuber, I'm writing your name fanfiction about One Direction or something. Have a good day, try not to be dumb, and see you in the next one.
Oh shit, I forgot this was comp. And I forgot to change the color on my character. Well, I guess we could take this game seriously. I'll try, guys. Cool. How would you die that fast? Oops. Hey, that's one kill. That ult is just so broken. Above Mercury. I mean, look at this Myra. Yep, we're gonna lose this.
I'll teach them the meaning of pain.
Thank God. Let somebody that's actually good at Moira play Moira. Seriously. Yes, I can see don't stand still when you need heals. It's a good way to get killed. Just device. Above. Damn. Where's all my damage? I mean, They're just shitting on us. Yeah. I'd leave too. That's like, it was that bad.
Another day, another battle. I wish violence never solved anything. It will make peace so much easier.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on a reaction video because this shit ain't worth it.
Escape from Tarkov? More like escape from the video games industry, because their new greedy decision is having them run out of town with people chasing them down with pitchforks and leaving their game in droves. Escape from Tarkov probably needs no introduction to the massively popular game, and they just pulled a huge blunder that is catastrophic for their company. They are releasing a new PvE game mode at a $250 price point. That is so many doubloons it makes me want to spit. For $250, I expect to download this new mode and then
thank God I
have the
can leave.
CEO of Battlestate Games come over and rim me out. That is stupid to be charging for DLC. But even aside from that delusional price point, it commits every unforgivable atrocity that could ever befall a video game. It breaks all the rules, commits every sin that not even the Lord can forgive. It is pay to win out the wazoo, and this is something they actually doubled down on today, which I'll cover soon. This is a story that's been developing over the last like 24 plus hours, and it just keeps getting worse. It's like they're trying to find every possible electrical outlet to stick a fork in until it finally ruins the company. Like, they are so focused on burying their fist as far up their own ass as possible. So it's pay to win in the very literal sense of being pay to win, but the absolute worst part is that it broke a promise to their community who had bought into a previous edition they offered. It was misleading their entire community. So they offered something called the Edge of Darkness edition for $100 in the past. And one of the perks of buying that $100 Edge of Darkness edition is that you would have access to all subsequent DLC in the future for free. So $100 is a lot of money for a DLC, but it was kind of like an investment long-term into the game that they loved. So they paid that $100 under the impression that in the future, if more DLC content was coming, they'd have access to it without needing to pay more. But now, fast forward to the Unheard edition for $250, they are not allowing the Edge of Darkness buyers access to that DLC for free. They would still need to buy that. Now, initially, that was going to be it. You'd have to pay the extra $150, but with all of the backlash that understandably came from this, they decided to dip their toes into a compromise where they would offer the EOD buyers 6 months of access to the Unheard edition, so they get like a fucking free trial, like a drug dealer giving them like their first hit for free. It's laughably pathetic. I don't even think Mr. Krabs would pull some shit like this, because even he would recognize that this would ruin his business. This is incomprehensible.
I love game
I learned
companies.
about all of this last night on stream, so I'm going to play you all those clips to get you caught up to speed on the lore and exactly what's been going on here and how
found
bad
out
it
on
all
stream.
is.
I love that.
And then I'm going to come in to give you the latest updates with what's been happening today, only a couple of hours ago, because it continues to get worse and worse for Escape from Tarkov somehow. Earlier today, the Unheard
That's
edition of Escape
hilarious.
from Tarkov was announced as part of the latest patch, promising a brand new player versus environment mode and other bonuses. Yippee!
Yay!
Now that the edition has launched, fans are not happy with the bonus it gives and the massive $250 price tag. That is a big chunk of change that even has EA and Ubisoft doing this right now. So just this one DLC was $250? The first issue that fans have is that the player versus environment mode for
I just
Tarkov is
watch when
exclusive to
he's
those who
talking
buy the
about
new
something
edition.
that
This is
other
despite the fact
YouTubers
that
aren't
anyone who
talking about
purchased the
yet.
old Edge of Darkness
That's the
edition
only
was promised all
time I ever
future
watch
DLC
it.
content as part of the season pass, which you would think would include this new mode. So this is false advertising? Is that what they're coming after Tarkov for? Because they're saying that you get all future DLC with this, and now they're not giving you all future DLC? A lot of fans who have the Edge of Darkness edition are rightfully very annoyed they now have to upgrade from EOD, which costs $100, in order to play it. However, some posts on the official Discord have tried to explain why BSG thinks this is not DLC. Please don't tell me they're trying to fight their battle. Well, actually, they push up their glasses. It's not DLC by the technical terminology. That's not the correct nomenclature. This is a new single-player experience, thus they did not circumvent any laws. Not only that, there is a clip from Landmark channel of them changing the wording on their website live to hide what they did. I'll check that out. It's from Landmark. It ain't DLC, it's unique feature of the new edition added, said Discord user Applezor, who is the lead community manager at Battlestate Games for Escape from Tarkov. DLC means additional downloadable content. PvE is a feature and a game mode. Just because you all want it to become a DLC, it wouldn't mean it is one. It's featured game mode for the new edition of the game. Hey pal, you just blowing from
fuck?
stupid time? What? What kind of weak ass argument is that? Huh? That's a lot worse than I thought that was gonna be. The other major issues that fans have been complaining about is the big in-game bonuses players with the new edition will get. While other editions of the game give some bonuses, so far none have been major factors when on the map and fighting with other players. The closest is extra loot that they get at the start of a wipe. However, this new edition includes more space to store loot when on the map, improved skills at the start of a wipe, and a bonus where AI scavs will not shoot at them if they have over 6 reputation levels with fence.
What?
So that's what the pay-to-win article was about then, which is an entirely separate issue. These, along with some other bonuses, have led to the edition being labeled pay-to-win, with players who buy it expected to have a big advantage over those who do not.
Well, no shit.
The new edition has been so negative that all but 3 channels in the official Escape from Tarkov Discord have been silenced, with users not able to post in them. Moderators on the game's subreddit are also waiving the rule that prevents multiple posts about the same topic, saying they are just as livid about this situation as you. You know things are reaching like deep DEFCON levels if even the subreddit mods are like, nope, we're mad about this as well.
Oh my
That's when
god.
you know you have truly fucked up. Battlestate Games did not respond to my request for comment. Battlestate Games is yet to officially comment on the backlash, with pressure mounting from fans and some even looking into legal action. You would expect them to do it so sooner rather than later. The move also comes at a very bad time given that Gray Zone Warfare, a game many see as a competitor to Tarkov, has just wrapped up its first public streamer test, which has gone incredibly well with fans. With public sentiment towards Tarkov very low, many fans are hoping they can get their hands on Gray Zone Warfare sooner rather than later. Here's an update at 8:15. The official Escape from Tarkov account has posted a statement that seems to suggest Battlestate Game has no plans to make the new mode available to anyone who does not buy the new edition. Hey guys, listen, we heard the outrage. Fuck you. PvE mode is a unique feature which is available only for owners of the Unheard Edition. We will keep you updated on new features exclusive for EOD owners. And then
just
they even
checking.
got community noted. New game modes are generally accepted.
Community
if DLC is
notes.
put behind a paywall. Battlestate sold EOD with the promise that they would receive free access to all subsequent DLCs. So they're even getting their ham steamed by fucking Twitter community notes. Not only that, there's a radio you can call in friends mid-raid to help you as a PMC, which has never been a feature. It sounds very strong.
To say that Spidey Turan is simultaneous.
Oh, I know him. I already. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Whoopsie. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Short stream, but you know. I streamed, so there's that, right? I don't feel so good. Ugh. Alright, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye! Bye! Even my bias sounded fucked up.